When a woman is tired, even her silence becomes thunder. And when the gods want to shame a liar, they make her forget her script. Just when we thought we had finally seen the last of senseless online drama fueled by desperate mischief makers, Jeanny's blog, has shamelessly returned, this time with a cooked up two-page letter they claim came from no other person than Queen May Edochie. Can you believe this? Yes, you heard me right. A woman fighting tooth and nail to finally break free from public betrayal, psychological torment, and digital gaslighting is suddenly writing a peace-loving apology letter to the same people who put her through hell. Oh, come on, come on. I mean, how is this even possible? The thought of it alone is so, it sounds so foolish, that they can come up with this sort of a forged letter at this time. Please make it make sense to me because I'm not getting this at all. How do you condescend to this outrageous and very, very stupid tactics? I mean, who is going to believe this? Somebody is fighting, rushing to ensure that the divorce process is concluded already so that she can be free from the stranglehold of oppression and insensitivity and everything that is wrong, gaslighting, everything, psychological torment. And you are saying that same person is not writing? Come on, come on, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Let's backtrack a little for those who may not know who Chief Jenny is, because I'm sure some of you might be hearing this name for the first time. You see, that blog, right from the beginning of Yul and Judy saga, has been nothing but a blunt, unquestioning mouthpiece for Judy Austin. I'm sure those of you who have followed the whole trajectory from the very beginning, I'm sure this name will resonate very well with you people. Her obsession with pushing a narrative that whitewashes Judy's intrusion into May's peaceful home is not only disturbing, it's almost pathological. Yes, you heard me well. For years, Chief Jenny's blog, has published half-truths, twisted narratives, and outright lies, all laced with passive aggression aimed at squarely, undermining Queen May Edochie. Like I said, those of you who have followed this trajectory from the very beginning will know this name very well. She's extremely notorious with falsehood. I tell you, she's made no secret of her disdain for Queen May. Yes, in fact, Chief Jenny once posted that Queen May should be grateful for Judy Austin, for bringing life into her marriage. Can you imagine this? Coming from a woman, I guess. Excuse me. That alone says all you need to know about the level of mental disconnect we are dealing with right here. And now, after weeks of silence following the social media decapitation of her fellow May detractor YINKA, Chief Jenny has decided to fire another cowardly shot. Yes, I call it cowardly because the thing is not making sense to anyone. According to her, Queen May penned an emotional apology letter expressing regret, seeking peace, and wishing to unite the family. But fans, associates, and even handwriting enthusiasts have already picked the whole thing apart. Okay? From the choice of the words used to the tone and even grammatical pattern, that letter is more of Judy Austin's imprint than that of May. More manipulation than honesty. That is what is in those two that letter, because I've gone through it from the first one and the second one, and all I see there is some people sitting somewhere and trying to manufacture what does not exist, and they think people will fall for that. I don't get it. Let's call it what it is. Damage control gone wrong. That is exactly what it is. Why would Queen May apologize? For what exactly? For being loyal? For standing by her home for 18 years? For watching her husband father a child with a woman he brought in like a script character in a tragic film? Or for choosing not to publicly drag anyone, but instead silently rebuild her life from the rubble of betrayal? Is that what she will be apologizing for? Come on. This is the same Queen May whose silence is her power. The same woman who has endured so much without throwing a stone back at anyone, not even at Judy Austin, as a lot of women will have done. Is it today she will suddenly sit down and write letters to people who have not even acknowledged her humanity? Why would she do that? And this begs another question right now, my people. Why didn't she, Jeanny, learn from YINKA's disgraceful fall, from social media relevance? Why is she not learning anything from that? After LeoEdochie, Yul elder brother, broke his silence in that powerful interview, that is it 41 minutes interview right now? Yeah, I think, yeah. After that interview that LeoEdochie granted, YINKA crumbled like over-soaked Gary. Yes. I mean, after that interview, the whole world just knew that, look, this lady does not even exist. Yeah, she never existed. She was just blowing hot and cold at the same time. And after that interview, she crumbled. Yeah, completely crumbled. Let her come out and begin to rant again now. A public awakening, I thought that was. It laid the truth bare that May was never the problem, but rather the unfortunate victim in a twisted love triangle gone wrong. So what is she, Jeanny, up to now, if we may ask? Is she that desperate to stay relevant? Or is she being used as a puppet again by people who should be more focused on fixing their lives instead of running or trying to ruin Queen May's peace? At this point, we must ask, who else is behind this shameless stunt? Because Sis Jeanny cannot be acting alone, I tell you. I don't think she has this sort of audacity to do this all alone. The fingerprints of desperation are all over this two-piece letter. Okay? Perhaps it is Judy Austin herself. It is very possible. Perhaps it is someone in the camp who knows their time in the spotlight is almost up and they are grasping at straws to stay afloat. Whatever the case, it is just simply very, very, very pathetic. And then there is the bigger picture, my people. The implication of this kind of unbridled rascality, because that is what I call it. This is no longer just an attack on Queen May. It is an attack on womanhood, I tell you, on dignity, on family, and on the collective sanity of a nation that watched this entire saga unfold with bated breath. How long will Queen May be dragged for simply wanting to move on with her life? Is it not enough that she endured humiliation, betrayal, and mockery in public? Now she must also endure forgery and psychological warfare just to keep the traffic flowing on the gossip blogs? Come on. Let this woman be, for God's sake. Let her children have some peace. Because one day, they will grow up and find these things on the internet. And the shame will no longer be on May. No, it cannot be on her. It will be on those who thought social media clout was more important than humanity. That shame will be on all those people. Even the aged parents of the Edochie family deserve some rest at this time. I mean, these are old people. They've made a name for themselves. They've built legacies for themselves. Let them have some peace at this time. They do not deserve to watch the name they built for decades dragged through the mud because some people are allergic to accountability. If she's Jeanny, respected LeoEdochie, if she had any sense of remorse after seeing what happened to YINKA, she should have quietly closed her chapter and moved on. But no, some people are so obsessed with destruction, they don't realize they are walking themselves into their own disgrace. They don't realize it until they're already disgraced. And yet, Queen May keeps rising. In all of these, Queen May is just the glow. She's just, moving up, soaring higher and higher. Okay? With endorsements, after endorsements, appearances, recognitions, and even honors from all over. Her silence is not weakness, I tell you. It is power. It is grace. And it is that grace that continues to drive her, all her enemies mad. And I think even this letter that just came up now, It's not just desperation. It is them running mad with confusion already. The gods are watching, they must know. And as our people say, he who does not learn from history will find himself repeating disgrace in the festival of fools. The more they fight Queen May, the more she shines. And the more dig fake letters, the more they expose their desperation, like they have just done. Okay? But one day, like YINKA, she's Jeanny blog. This is for you. One day, just like YINKA, Chief Jeanny too will find that not all battles are worth fighting, especially when your opponent is protected by grace. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know. Because a woman wrapped in destiny, I tell you, does not fear shadows. Yes, so, and with this, my people, I'm going to end this video right here because, like I always say, I don't want to make it too long. Okay, so for the likes of Chief Journey blog, and all others who have not learned anything from the travails, of YINKA, I just want to tell them they can go on, they can carry on. But like they say, one day, now one day. Okay, so what is your take on this uh, unfolding story? Okay, what do you think about the new twist? Please feel free to go to the comment section and leave your comment. And hopefully, yours sincerely will meet you right there and take the conversation further. God bless you and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye.